He says, I try my best to advise people to keep or from keeping away from sins. But if I commit those sins myself, am I considered a hypocrite? And the punishment of Allah for this kind of person is that he will be wrapped in his own intestines in hell. Will this apply to me as well? Munir, each one of us is ordered to do 4 things. 1, to advise people to do righteous things. 2, to himself do these righteous things. 3, to stay away from haram. 4, that he himself stays away from haram. So these are 4 things. If one of them is lost, it does not justify losing some other part of it. So for example, if I don't pray Fajr in the masjid, this doesn't mean I do not advise people to go to pray in the masjid. There's great reward, there's this, there's that. And if you don't pray in the masjid, this will happen and this will happen. Just because I don't do it does not mean that I don't advise people to do it. Likewise, if I fall into sin, if I smoke, it doesn't mean that if my children start to smoke, that I say, okay, I don't want to fall under the category of the hadith of Osama ibn Zayd, may Allah be pleased with him and with his father, where the people of hell saw a man with his intestines splitting out and he is rotating like a grinder, like a mule rotates around the grinder. And they said, what is this? Weren't you in the dunya, in life? Didn't you advise us to do good and prohibited us from doing evil? He said, yes. However, I used to advise you and enjoin virtue and righteousness, but not do it, and prohibit you from vice and sins and fall into it. This is a true, full-fledged hypocrite. But when we ourselves fall weak, when we are not as strong as we think, so we can share with the Muslims what's good and what's bad and tell them to stay away from what's bad and to do what's good, but we ourselves are unable to do it, then this is a weakness in us, and it's not hypocrisy. So don't let shaitan come to your head and whisper to you and tell you that, okay, if I'm a sinful person, if I listen to music, I shouldn't tell people not to drink intoxicants or to party or to go to nightclubs. If a woman is not wearing hijab, she shouldn't tell herself that, well, if I'm not wearing the hijab, then if people gossip or backbite or do haram things, let them be. It's not my business. No. We have to do these 4 things to the best of our ability, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best. So